Welcome to the Digital Glossary series for senior leaders. Today we're going to look at analysing conversion rate. To start with, what we want to do is we want to map our sources of traffic, where our visitors are coming from, against a set of key metrics. In this example, we've got things like bounce rate, pages per session, how long they've been on the site, average session duration, whether they've added items to cart, or whether they've completed their checkout, and then finally the conversion rate, RPU, which is revenue per user, and CPA, which is cost per acquisition. Now in this example, we're just looking at the desktop. So we want to analyze the performance on desktop. And the reason for doing that is just looking at desktop allows us to really drill down into the detail and not dilute it with the performance of mobile visitors, which behave very differently. So the first thing we do is we overlay our average. This is the average across all sessions. So it's for all traffic. This gives us our baseline. So anything that performs better or worse than this we'll very easily see. In this example, we're also looking at paid search shopping, email as a source of traffic, and social. The spend in this example here, the paid search shopping, is £186. We're spending £186 to acquire a customer, but those customers are only spending £62 on average. So you can obviously see that's an unprofitable source of visitors. Our social audience, on the other hand, is the exact opposite. We can see that the cost per acquisition is £18.04, but the revenue per user is £41. The colours in this example, the red and green, indicate whether those things are trending up or down. So although the RPU is up to £62, it's trending up. However, it's still unprofitable. And the social RPU is £41. That's trending down, but it's still a positive or profitable marketing set of spend. If we look at the cause of that, actually one of the causes is an incredibly low conversion rate on paid search shopping. You would expect a channel where it has quite a high amount of intent, people are looking to buy product, would have a higher conversion rate, and it's well below the average of 4%, our overall average. Whereas social is, it's marginally behind that average, but 3% isn't performing that well. When we drill down into conversion rate, it doesn't actually tell you why it's happening. It tells you what's happened, so it tells you conversion rate is a root cause of that, but why it's happening is the most important thing to look at. So by bringing in the other information, we can see, looking at paid search shopping, the checkout completion rate has dropped 50%. So that's a massive issue there. And on the flip side, social has increased by 100%. So it's gone from, let's just say, 0.5% to 1% there. So the checkout part of the checkout journey isn't great, but there are other things to look at. So the major cause on paid search shopping for why conversion rate was an issue was because bounce rate was up nearly 8-fold. Now that could be for a variety of reasons. The pricing is wrong, the description is wrong, the products aren't shown correctly for the adverts that have been posted, you're out of stock. So there's a number of reasons for that, but that's the first thing to go and investigate. Why are people arriving on the site for a given product they're interested in buying and then leaving? On the other hand, looking at social, they've had a really good improvement in bounce rate. And their bounce rate is around 56%. So still higher than the average, but not too far away. Session duration is good, so people are really engaged in that. Their add to cart rate is also very good. Now you compare that to paid search shopping. Of the people that don't bounce, a lot of them add to cart, but very few check out. What we want to be doing here is just analyzing and working out why paid search shopping is not working with the high bounce rate. And on social, actually, we would probably want to look at driving more traffic through social, because that's obviously an effective channel for us. Okay, to wrap up, we can see that the main issue that we had on paid search shopping, the cause of that low conversion rate and therefore the impact it had on cost per acquisition, was due to bounce rate. Whereas on social, it's still a profitable channel with a relatively good conversion rate. And actually what we need to do is be driving more traffic, looking to increase our amount of social traffic there. Thanks for listening to How to Analyze Conversion Rate by Crank. Please get in touch, and to find out more, visit wearecrank.com.